guys about some of the products that I use that are not necessarily meant to be beauty products, but I found them to work just as well as the expensive products that you can find in your drugstores or high-end brands. These are all things that you might already have in your home, and if you don't, you could get them very inexpensively at a grocery store or a drugstore. The first thing I want to talk about is eye makeup remover. So you could buy a makeup remover for anywhere from $10 to $30, maybe even $40 if you go to the high-end brand. You could do that, or you could do what I do and use olive oil on a cotton pad. I find this removes my makeup much better, and this big jug, I've had it for a year now. Obviously I use this for my food as well, but I refill a little pump bottle with just olive oil to remove my eye makeup. I haven't come across any eye makeup remover on the market that works as well as this. It doesn't dry out your sensitive skin around your eyes. Have to be careful not to get it actually in your eye, but I mean, you would do that anyway with a normal eye makeup remover. I have tried a few different brands of eye makeup remover, high-end and drugstore, and I just keep going back to the olive oil because nothing works as well. The next thing is makeup brush cleaner. So I got this little thing of makeup brush cleaner at Sephora. I forget how much it cost, but it was probably $15, I would say. It's the Sephora brand. It contains alcohol and it contains fragrance. Alcohol is not very good for your brushes because it will dry them out. So what I use instead, this is pretty much full actually. So what I've been using instead is just an all-natural dish soap. It doesn't contain dyes, scents, fragrance, preservatives, petroleum solvents, acids, caustics. It's phosphate-free. It's also safe for septic systems, which I guess is good. Because it's dish soap, it's meant to cut the grease out of the dishes, so it actually works really well for cleaning my foundation brushes and cleaning all the oily type of makeup. I've been using this for a while now, and I haven't noticed it doing anything nasty to my brushes. It's very easy to clean my brushes with it. It doesn't take any time at all. The next type of product I'll talk about is facial toner. These can go anywhere from $8 to up to $30 or $40 depending on what brand you're using. One thing that I started using a while ago, and to be honest, I think it works just as well, is just plain old witch hazel. So you can get this at any drugstore really, and for this big bottle, like 473 mils, I think it was about $5, maybe almost $6. Instead of paying $10 to $30 for 236 milliliters, this one's only 200 mils, and this was probably way more expensive. My mom gave it to me. You can get one of these for like $6. The last bottle I had of this lasted me an entire year. Next thing, say if you want to whiten your teeth a little bit, they make this fancy 3D white mouthwash, which it works, it's good, it takes the stains off your teeth. Guess what the fourth ingredient is? Hydrogen peroxide. So I know this is going to sound gross, but I actually do use this. I will swish this around my mouth. It doesn't taste good, and you don't want to swallow it, but you wouldn't swallow mouthwash anyway. So you swish that around, you know, a few times a week before you brush your teeth. And it helps remove the stains just as well as this does. This big bottle was probably like $2, or you could spend like $8, depending on where you live, $5 to $8 for this. This is a liter, this is 946 mils. If you don't like the taste of this, you could mix it with like a regular mouthwash, like a cheaper one, and make your own 3D white mouthwash. This definitely, like when you're swishing this around your mouth, it's all foamy, and that's because of the hydrogen peroxide in it. So you'd only want to go with the 3% hydrogen peroxide, like the stuff that you buy over the counter for cuts and things like that. But yeah, I have been using this for quite a while to help keep my teeth stain free. Say you get a zit coming up and you want to get rid of it really quickly. Hydrocortisone ointment, which you can find at your drugstore. You don't want to make it too much of a habit to use it because it can cause some skin problems if you use it like habitually. But you have picture day coming up and you feel like a monster zit coming on. Put this on it and it takes down the inflammation. It'll kind of prevent you from picking at it even more. Put it on right before bed, and usually by the morning, if I have a zit coming and I put this on it, by the morning it's gone down considerably. You may have this in your bathroom already, but if not, it's very inexpensive. This is the Life brand kind from Shoppers Drug Mart. So yeah, instead of buying an expensive spot treatment cream, you can just get some hydrocortisone cream. And the final thing is, you guys know this is one of my favorite products ever. the hair powders. So I have one from Cake Beauty and I have one from Principessa, and I swear by these because I don't wash my hair every day, and these really help cut out like the greasy look at the top of your head and really volumize. I love these to death. However, they can be pricey. I think this one's $18 and I believe this one was like 20 some dollars. So if you don't have the money for that, what I was using before I discovered these two hair powders was just a regular foot powder. So you can find this at any drugstore for really, really cheap. It doesn't smell as pretty as the Cake or the Principessa. There's no scent to it. And it's not quite as silky and easy to work with, but that's why these guys are like 20 bucks. But if you want just something to just put at your roots to suck up some of that oil, just rub this between your hands, put it at the roots, like really work it in there, let it sit for a while to absorb the oil, and then comb it out really well because it is white. So if you have dark hair, it can show up a little bit obviously, but if you comb it out, it'll be fine and it'll take all the excess oil with it. So yeah, if you don't have the money to spend on the expensive hair powders, definitely go with the foot powder. That's it for all the regular household products that I use as beauty products. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!